Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching whatever this channel is going to be called. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do the two-sum problem, aka Leet Code number 1 in JavaScript. So let's go. Alright, so let's start by explaining what we're looking for. Essentially, it says, given an array of integers nums, and an integer target, return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. Okay, and then it says you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer. You can return the answer in any order. Okay, fine. So basically, guys, let's say we have this input array 2, 7, 11, 15. This is our nums. Okay. And then suppose that they give us a target of 9. Okay, essentially what we want to do is return the first instance to where two numbers in the array add up to the target number. So in this case, the target number is 9, and you can see that the 0th index and the first index adding up to each other, 2 plus 7 equals 9. So you just return the array. Okay, so we want to think of this in the most linear way possible, meaning not iterating more than once. Okay, so let's think about this. If I'm here at this first index, okay, do I have enough information to know or to return two indices? No. Okay, so let's skip that index. Let's go to the second index. Okay, now let's ask ourselves, okay, I have a 7 here. What do I need to make a 9? Well, the complement then is the target minus the index. So 9 minus 7, which is 2. And then I could just look back, right? We're not keeping track or anything, but I could just look back. Was there a 2 before? Oh, there was. Okay, so in that case, we can just return the index 7 and 2. Okay, let's try another example. Let's say the number instead of 9 was 18. Okay, so on the 2, we're going to do the same algorithm, right? I'm going to take the complement of 2. 18 minus 2 is 16. Okay? I'm going to think, have I seen 16 before? Have I seen my complement before? The answer is no, so I move on. Okay, here. 7. The complement of 7, 18 minus 7 is 11. Okay? Have we seen 11 before? No, we haven't. Fine, move the next index. 11. What's the complement of 11? Well, it's 7. Hey, look, we've seen 7 before. So do you see that all I have to do is keep track of everything that came after me or came before me? And then once we find something that's a complement to something we've seen before, we just return those indices. Okay, so let's get it. First of all, we're going to be using a map. Okay, so let's see here. So in JavaScript, we can say let map equal curly braces, right? So we'll initialize our map. Okay, then we need to loop through the nums array, right? So let's loop through it. So it's going to be for var I equals 0, so the 0th index. Okay, sorry. I less than nums.length I plus plus. All right, fine. So for each of these, so remember for the first one, what we're going to do is just check, does the complement exist in map, right? So to do that, we say if the complement, well, what's the complement? The complement is our target minus nums of I, right? So if target minus nums of I, if the complement of this, let me get parentheses here, exists or is in our map, okay, then return the index. Okay, the index of what? Well, you want to return an array with the first indice, which is map of the complement. Well, what is complement? Target minus nums. Okay, so this will return, so I'm saying map of target minus nums is to say map of the complement. In other words, what is the indice of the complement? And that's exactly what we need, and the indice that we're at ourselves. So just to reiterate, if we were at 7, if that's I, okay, and the original one is 9, let's see if we get to 9, right? Okay, the target is 9. If we're at 7, okay, then that's the second indice we're gonna send, right? And then we're gonna send the one that is the complement. Well, 2 on the second pass, right? It'll be in our array. Sorry, it'll be in our map. So let's look something like I don't know, 0, 2, where this is the index, this is the key. 0, right? Value 2. This is what it's going to look like inside of your map. So this I is the 7, and then the complement. So we're looking for the index with the complement. In this case, the complement's 2 if our target's 9, and this so it'll be equal to an empty array with the first index, which is the index of the complement. So in this case, it would be 0 if the value of 2 is at 0, which it would be in this case, the way we populate our map. Okay, so the 0th index, comma, the first index, which is what the right answer is. Okay, fine. Well, what if it's not in there? Okay, well then, all we have to do then is add it. So we're going to say map nums of I equals I. All right, what does this do? Essentially, we're going to let the index or the key be inserted to correspond with whatever number is in the array. So essentially, if our map corresponds to these, the map values would be 2, 7, 11, 15. So if I say map nums of 2, right, then we would get 0. Okay? All this does, guys, is it just adds the indices that were before the index we're looking at. It adds them to the array, or sorry, the map. Okay? So let's go ahead and run this and make sure it's working. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to get rid of this. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. There you go. Problem solved. Catch you later. Peace.